Today I'm going to show you how you take a basic traditional granny square that we did in the last video and turn it into a cute granny square with a flower on it. So I have already done my granny square. Again, just refer to the link in the description box below for the instructions on how to do this basic traditional square. I chose these colors because I wanted, like this one, the center of my flower to be yellow. This is kind of a greenish yellow. And then my rose or flower, I want to use two colors, so this will be the background, and kind of the opposite on this one where this color is the background and then this red is, actually these are two different shades, but the darker red is on top. This time I'm putting the darker color on the back and the lighter color on top. Okay, so now that you have the granny square, I'm going to take my petal color and do my pretzel knot. So with your hook, there you can see to the left there's part of the top of this double crochet, but this one in the middle is the one we're going to pick up. So once you get that, then I'm just going to pull that through and work a slip stitch like that. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll turn to the left and pick up the middle double crochet, the top of it, that V. Grab your yarn and work a slip stitch like that. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to pick up these yarn ends and the top of that double crochet, that's this one in the middle. Let's pick up all of that and work a slip stitch, pull it through all of that. Another chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Here the yarn is. I'm going to scoot those to the side so you can see. Here's the V, the top of this middle double crochet, and yarn over and pull that through all the loops and chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And now I'm just going to go back to that original one and just slip stitch in that same spot. So it will look like this. If you hold the square that way, it's kind of a diamond shape. Now I am going to get me some more yarn. Put the hook on, or turn it so the hook's on the right side. You're over here. We're going to work in this first loop of the chain 3. We're going to go underneath this and work a single crochet. So yarn over, pull it through, and then yarn over and pull it through the 2 loops on your hook. Then a chain, and then 3 double crochets, and again you're working around this loop that we made with those 3 chain stitches. Here's our first double crochet. Here's the second double crochet. Here's the third double crochet. Then work another chain stitch. And in the same loop, oops, work a single crochet. Like that, we have one petal done. The next loop, we do the same thing. Go underneath the 3 chain stitches and yarn over, work a single crochet, then a chain stitch. Slide that over so I've got room for 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. A chain stitch and a single crochet. This is still all in that same loop. And then we're done with the second petal. On to the third loop right here. Put your hook underneath, yarn over, work a single crochet. Now a chain stitch and 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, a chain stitch, and another single crochet all in this loop. Here's our single crochet. Okay, now I'm in the last loop, the 4th petal, and I'm going to work a single crochet in that loop, chain 1, and then 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and then a single crochet, and then I'm going to slip stitch right here in the bottom of the first petal, like that. Cut my yarn, pull it through, and now I'm going to tie these 2 yarn ends together just to secure them, and the knot will be on the bottom so it's not going to show. Then I use a smaller size F or let's see, 3.75 millimeter hook to do my yarn ends, and I'll just show you. I usually go down here where they're looped around those 3 chain stitches. And I'm going to do this one on the back of this petal. Just like so. Don't know if you could hear that, my stomach's growling. Now, cut those. And look how cute that is. Now that we have that cute first round, it's time for the bigger second round of petals. So we'll get pretzel knot started. And I'll show you where we're going to work the slip stitches. It's kind of the same. The middle of the set of 3 double crochets, we're going to pick up the top of the middle one on each of the sides. So there's one, there's one, there's one, and there's one. And we're also going to pick up these corner stitches, and when we do that, we will put our hook down through that space right there, and then put our hook up through the corner space right above it. So let's start. Let's start with the corner. And, oh, yeah, again, let me walk you through that, down through this space and then up through the one above it. Grab your yarn and work a slip stitch. First slip stitch is the hardest because it kind of swims around. Then you crochet 3 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, just like before. And now we'll go to the center top of that double crochet and work a slip stitch. This will be a little familiar from the first round of petals. And then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And now we're to a corner again, where you go down through that big space there, and then back up with your hook in the space right above it. And then grab your yarn, pull it all the way through for a slip stitch. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're back to the set of 3 double crochets, where we're going to pick up that top of the middle one with a slip stitch and chain 3. Back to a corner, down, up. Pull this a little bit tighter and work that slip stitch. Of course, when I do that, it makes it harder to get the yarn through the stitch. And chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Pick up the top of that middle double crochet in the middle of that set of 3, and a slip stitch. 1, 2, 3. Get that tail out of the way, and another slip stitch in the corner. 1, 2, 3, and just a close-up of, here's that middle V at the top of the double crochet. Oops, I almost did a single crochet. Don't yarn over it like I was about to. Don't do that. Just pull it on through. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, and we're already back where we started. And I'm just going to do a slip stitch underneath the original slip stitch. Like so. Now I'll turn it around, because when you work the back of the petals like we did on this first round of petals, it makes them lay flat. If I were to go this way with the petal facing me, then the petals kind of lean inward. So That's why we turn it around and work on this side. So just like before, now I can do a single crochet, a chain, and the 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain, single crochet, all in that loop. I'll do another one. Nope, not a double crochet. Single crochet in the next loop, chain, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and a chain, and a single. Now I'll turn off the camera and work my way around and do the last one together. So here's the last petal, petal number 8, and we were going to work a single crochet and a chain stitch, and a double crochet, a second double crochet, and a third double crochet, chain stitch, and a single crochet, the last one doesn't want to go through. There we go. And then I'll slip stitch right here in the bottom of that first petal, and I'm gonna cut, pull it through, and tie it together with the beginning yarn tail. You know, try and get the knot in the back rather than in the front. And I always do square knots. Isn't that cute? So pretty. I love the 3-dimensional look of it. Check it out. So fun. Okay. Now we don't have those yarn ends taking away from the adorableness of this cute granny square.